would you define grindcore then? What's the sound?
It's just the sound of the various things taken to the nth degree. It's the sound of metal, if you like, taken to the nth degree, but equally it's the sound of punk and hardcore sonics taken to the nth degree, you know. Now, within grindcore there are several different ways of, there are several different lyrical paths, really. You know, there's people that just use the standard kind of shock lyrics, if you like, the kind of gory lyrics, but then there's obviously the I guess you could say the humanitarian social bands or whatever, you know, which is probably, you know, the category what Napalm fits into. With the antithesis to the theory that just because you like extreme music and you like metal, that you have to be like really sort of uncaring and unconscious. There was a Russian band who was spokesman for the fascist. They were like the official youth spokesman of the fascist party in Russia. Zhirinovsky, I don't know if you've heard of the guy, is the Russian, is ultra right-wing fascist guy in Russia. He believes in basically Russia establishing a Russian empire again and stomping across the rest of Europe, basically, and ultimately the world, I guess. But yeah, he's a real scary character, you know. But this guy, this band Corrosive Metal, they were like the youth, official youth, so they were a pretty powerful unit, you know. We were due to go and play this festival in Estonia, and we just kind of turned up, and then I discovered that this band was on the bill, and I was like, oh right, you know. And then I found out they were on, and the same stage as us, you know. I was like, oh God, you know. And we got there, and I think they'd already knew that there was going to be some tension, you know, and they were all they kind of approached me, and straight away, you know, I sort of said, well, what's all this, you know, and they said, well, and straight away this guy launched into this tirade of like real, you know, sort of crazy, you know, ultra nationalist kind of whatever, and I was just like, man, you know. And then he got aggressive, and then the situation escalated. Basically, I mean, it sounds funny. I don't want to really treat it as comedic, but it sounds kind of funny. Is it just ended up in this massive brawl? You know, the last thing I recall was Shane, the bass player, was on this kid's back, like, you know, punching him in the face. You know, Mitch was actually got hold of this guy's hair. You know, and it was like, and basically this massive brawl, and we sort of finished it, you know. We kind of beat these guys up, and then this guy came along and said, oh, 5 minutes and you've got to go on stage, you know. We're like, oh shit, you know. And so we literally dusted ourselves off and went on stage, and it was the best show we've played in about 5 years.